Hello, hi guys. I hope you're doing awesome. And I'm very excited to for my second live stream where we're talking about blockchain-based games. Hope I'm audible. I'll just check it. Hi, hi. All right. So this is my stream across Facebook and my Facebook profile and YouTube. For some technical glitch, I think Facebook is not supporting this video live right now. And if you're watching from Facebook, then give me a thumbs up. And I would be talking about blockchain-based games, and why I think blockchain-based games is the next future for gaming industry. And if you don't know what blockchain is, in my description, I did a video of blockchain in 60 minutes, in which you can learn about blockchain, so that this video will make more sense to you. So you can watch that video after this, and there are some other resources also attached. So without much delay, I will start. So first, I would like to give a disclaimer here that I won't be, favoring any project, or and I would be just talking about the possibilities. So we won't be judging the project by its use case and everything, but we are talking about the tech and why this tech has a future. We're talking about that. So don't consider any of my statement as an investment advice or pro blockchain for gaming things. It's just my views, and I wanted my community and my friends and family to know about it. If you're already into P2E or blockchain based games, then this video is not for you. This is a very basic video. And if you're already into it, then please connect to me and we'll talk on a different level. So first of all, to understand this, the first thing that I wanted to cover here is why games. Why games are very important. Before blockchain-based games, we need to understand why game is important. And gaming is a very emerging industry. They are dedicated streaming servers for games like Twitch and everything, which Facebook stream also. In which gaming plays a vital role. Why? Because why? First of all, we need to understand why do we watch movies. We watch movies because we want to escape from our world. We know by escape, I don't mean that we are sad and we are escaping. By escape, I mean when we are happy, we need to escape to some other place and then come back to our life to enjoy that happiness as well. This is what I mean by escape. So movies are basically escape for us. But there's a negative point in movies. We don't control what we see. The director has directed the movie, and that 2 or 3 hours we see that movie, and we have to enjoy according to how the director wants us to enjoy. We can't participate in it. But gaming is totally different. If you are into gaming and if you're playing games, some serious games, gaming has world's best stories where you had the option to choose what next. Take a step, and the outcome will be depending on your input. So this is the control we are talking about, and this is the addictive. That's why gaming is more addictive than movies. And this is a better escape. This is what I think. And whatever is addictive has a better future. Even if you are watching Harry Potter and playing Harry Potter game, many of you would have played Harry Potter game when you were a child. Although the experience was 2D, not exactly 3D, but still it was more fun because we were having option to click on the door, enter a door, and see something, right? So this is what the difference between escape for movies and escape for gaming is. Now, what's so special about blockchain-based games? Gaming was already there, then why do we need games to be powered by blockchain technology? So, blockchain has made two vital changes in gaming. Gaming is not just entertainment anymore, and it is defining a new asset class. I will be talking about it. Suppose most of you must have heard about Subway Surfer. So, in Subway Surfer, you used to buy a skin for a character, or maybe after playing game in certain level, you would get some skin or tools to better enjoy the game. Those are in-game assets, and those have some value attached to it. But pre-blockchain based games, those assets were only valuable in that particular game, which was operated centralized in a centralized server. But right now, we have an option to in decentralization to trade that asset. The person logging the game via decentralized medium via blockchain owns the asset in their address. In the previous version, the assets were owned by the game, and if game wanted, they could have done whatever they want. But in this blockchain-based games, the assets are attached to our address, and we own that asset. Now, how money can be earned by it? There's a separate slide dedicated to it, how we are earning through it. But those assets are owned by us, and owning an asset is very important. And this is what this blockchain based game has brought to us. Now we have different verticals for blockchain based games. Few things are not exactly games, but we would cover it inside it. So number one is play to earn game. People play and make money. Sounds interesting, right? If you want to play also and make money as well, then blockchain-based games is a solution for you. And it's a real solution. I have friends earning thousands of dollar per week just by playing games. They are playing at a different kind of level. Now, second, the very recent popular thing is walk to earn. This is a very interesting concept. There will be app installed on your phone, and even I think there's a shoes available on in the market. And in near future, smartwatch will come, which will count your step or exercise that you do and convert that into a token, blockchain-based token, and you can use that token in a particular marketplace to exchange for real life values like maybe Amazon coupons or gym membership and something like that related to fitness. It's a great marketing thing. How they make money is a different thing, and that would not be in the ambit of this video, but we can talk it about later on. If you want to know more about it, or if this idea interests you, you can connect to me and we can talk about the use cases and things that we can do with walk to earn or play to earn. The next important concept here to understand would be NFTs, that is non-fungible token. I have a link attached to it which describes NFT in a very simple and easy form way. Still, I would like to mention non-fungible tokens are the tokens that are very unique in nature. Play to earn game is based on NFT and it's very important. Here, I would like to take example of one of the play to earn games. There was a game called Crypto Kitties, in which they were kitties, cat, which had a unique DNA. Every cat had a unique DNA, and that was NFT. No two cats were similar in terms of DNA. What the purpose for game was? Two cute cats were there. We would breed them and get a third cat, and the third baby cat was tradable, and people could sell it and get money in crypto, and which later could have been liquidated in the market. So this was the concept of crypto kitties, and there are various games based on it. Like Axie Infinity is very popular nowadays, um, and we'll be covering more while talking about how people are making money in it. And the next is flip. Flip, you won't hear this word anywhere. This is a proprietary word that is coined by the blockchain company in which I work. That is Hi-Fi Blockchain. Flip stands for fractional license of intellectual property. In-game assets are intellectual property. Let's assume I was playing a game and I designed a jacket in the game, red color jacket, green cap, and yellow shoes or something like that. And that avatar is basically out of my brain. That is IP. So we can license that IP to someone to play that game, because there are two kind of players: one who knows how to play, one who is enjoying to play. Uh, the person who knows how to play may not have that much time or money to go further in that game or buy the asset, so they play the game, earn the reward. But there are person like me who loves to play game but does not have time or skill set to complete level 15 maybe, and after level 15 only I'll get particular kind of skins or in-game asset. So if I have money, less time, and I want that asset, I'll buy that from a player who is good with playing and who has completed level 15 to get those assets that can be collectible as well, and in-game asset as well for powers and everything. So I hope now you understand the part of IP, NFT, and basics about blockchain game, how it would work. If you're into gaming industry, it would make sense. If you're not into gaming industry, I think you should try to know about it because it is a very great future. Gaming is future. Blockchain based game, how it can be future, we are going to talk about that only. Not the most important thing, money. We are here for money. Everyone is here for money, right? So how people are making money is very interesting. Number one is creating. You can create game or you can create in-game assets and sell it, subject to game allow it or not. But the creating something is best way to make money. Now there's one more thing called play. They play. The people who play need to invest time, achieve some level or do some activities as per the game's instruction, and they will get reward which they can later on trade in the marketplace and get money from it. The third and the most interesting one, which actually interests me, is supporting players and partnership. Let's assume I am not a very good player, but I have money. Mr. A is a very good player, but don't have money. I took a name of a game called Axie Infinity. To start Axie Infinity, you need 3 axes minimum. Today market is really low, so I think $1,000 to $1,500 would be good to start. But ideally, $2,000 is a very good amount to start playing this game because you need to buy some axes, initial investment. And Mr. I have that money, but I don't have time to play and make money. All right, but Mr. A has time but don't have money to make further money. So I and Mr. A will have a joint venture where I will invest in axes. He will invest his time to play the game, and the output or the money we get, we split depending on of our contract. This is a very interesting way to make money in P2E. And once again, this is not a financial advice. Invest and start investing your money and time is depending on your research. And to know more about it, you can connect to me and I'll share further resources how you can do it. Now we need to also talk about few technical things that blockchain-based games have changed, or basically games are changing. Number one is metaverse. I'm not very bullish on metaverse because that's a very different game. Right now, what you and I understand about metaverse is not actually a reality. Metaverse will be a totally different game, and I think that we should wait for Mark Zuckerberg to announce what he has thought for metaverse, because metaverse is a very cost intrinsic thing, and a lot of financial capital will be needed to run metaverse successfully. We don't know how to handle it. So for meta, but gaming industry is giving a very good will be very good experience in metaverse. Just imagine you playing game and get super excited, but fine day you wear a specs and you are in a metaverse and in living that game. Now my initial thought, watching that movie and now living that game, that's the difference that blockchain is gonna bring into. And this is very amazing because people need escape, not for negative thing, but people actually need escape from their life. That's why vacation, holiday, lifestyle, every niche exists. The second thing is DAO. DAO is a very interesting concept. I would be just touching it. Maybe next one of my live session will be about DAO, and I believe DAO is the future. This is my personal view. DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. In DAO, an organization is run by a decentralized body in which governance is done by a token distribution. Very simply explained. Uh, there's a game called Star Atlas. If you are a fan of Star Wars, you will love what Star Atlas has to give. The game is not yet available. It's just a pre-launch phase. I don't know whether this project will be successful or not, but believing and assuming that that will be successful, you can live Star Wars life in Star Atlas game. So Star Atlas game has two things. One is Atlas token that is used to exchange in-game assets that we talked about, and second is Polish coin, Polish or Polish, whatever we call. It's a governance token. The person holding that token have a right to vote on what will happen in the game. Just imagine like governance in the they were governor and governance in Star Wars. Similarly, you will have the power to control the universe that is created by Star Atlas game. And if you want to look into it, just Google Star Atlas and you will find some plenty of images and video. And I'm very sure that that will amuse you. Even I was a one time good investor in Star Atlas, but now I don't have any investment in it. Very small investment. The next thing is Web 3.0. Web 3.0 is just a buzz. People are actually overhyping it. Any app that is using decentralized services or basically blockchain technology can be classified as Web 3.0 app, and that's Web 3.0. Yeah, Web 3.0 application is very different than we understand today, and that's again another day's topic. But these three things is very important in in-game asset management or blockchain-based games management. The next two things in this will be entertainment and communication. Entertainment, you will understand the movie theory, right? You need movies and everything to get into escape world. So this is entertaining you by escaping the real world, and you are actually enjoying the real life. The communication, this is the very important thing. I don't remember the game right on the top of my head, the game name, but there's a game very popular in US. Children are playing that game very much. You just go online via that game. You have a VR headset attached to you, a mic plugged in, and then you talk and chat to your friends in game. You go into that game, you have your avatar, you chill out in that particular metaverse, if you call it metaverse or particular game simulation, and you talk to your friends there. So this is a new platform for communication. Now creativity is the limit. The how much creative you can, the more different kind of communication can be there. If there's any question, feel free to comment on any of the stream, and I'll be happy to answer it. And if you don't have any question right now, and you will be watching this video later on, then I'll just comment or contact me, and I'll reply to you about it. Again, this is a very basic video and based on use case. So these were the technical concepts and everything about it. I don't see any questions right now. I would like to conclude it, what I believe and how you can think about it. So I believe that it can change a lot of things, and it's a great escape. And again, escape, not negative. What do you think about blockchain-based games or blockchain-based technology? Comment, and we can further talk about it. And in the next week session, I will be talking about DAO as I announced, how I think it can change the future, how companies operate. And to know basic about DAO, you can go down to my Instagram. The handle is with Keshav, WITHKSHAV, and most of you are aware about it. And I have a bio link in my description of this video, in which you will find my Instagram handle. So that Instagram handle, in that I have today posted something about DAO. If you read that and come to my next live stream, it would be amazing and awesome for you to understand it, and it could be more interactive. So that's all from me. Thank you for listening to me, and see you in my next trip. Thank you.